Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. I wanted to show you my morning routine in a little bit of a different format today. So this is usually how it starts. At 5 a.m. I input my temperature into my app Natural Cycles, which I've been using for a few years. As a lot of you know, it is in plan a pregnancy mode. So that is exciting. We're working on baby number 2. And so after waking up, I try to hop over into the bathroom as quickly as possible, where I'll just brush my teeth and then splash my face with cold water. That is all I do in terms of skincare. First thing, I keep my routine pretty minimal. And then I'll walk out to the living room where I will start my morning devotion. So I grab all of my stuff, which I keep in the living room. This helps me not to wake up my husband first thing in the morning or use a reading light. And so, as you can see, I have quite the stack here, and I start with the devotion that I am going through right now on Kindle. I read through it, I find the scripture that it points out, and then I will typically read through that passage and highlight any verses within the passage that stand out to me, and that way I can get a little bit of context. I will copy that verse or another verse over into a prayer journal. Right now, I am working through a 5-year prayer journal. And so I will copy that verse down or any verse down that I believe God is speaking to me that day. And then I will include any other prayers next to it. Once I finish that devotional time, that usually takes about 15-20 minutes, I will go over into a morning stretch. I actually just lead myself through a series of stretches based on what is most sore based on the CrossFit exercise that happened the day before. So I will store all of my journals back in their place, and then I will move back on into getting ready. I typically don't shower in the morning. I'll do an everything shower over the weekend, and then I'll shower after my gym days. So I typically go straight to just getting dressed for the day and then doing a really simple makeup routine. I don't go too crazy with it. I start with foundation. I don't use a primer. That just works best for my skin. So I start with foundation and then I move over into just shaping my eyebrows. I've always struggled with my eyebrow shape. I feel like they go straight across rather than having a natural arch. So it is always a struggle best. But I have really been liking Ilia products lately. So this eyebrow gel actually comes from them, and I have really been liking it because it's been giving me just a little bit of shape. And then I just use concealer under my eyes. So that's just what I do. I don't do a lot of contouring. I am not a makeup guru by any means, but like I said, I'm really liking Ilia lately. They have really clean products. I use their eyeshadow. I love this palette. I typically go in this order that I'm showing you right now. That's typically what I'll do, where I'll use the lighter one over the full eye, the darker one on my lid, and then sometimes use some of the shimmery options on the lid or just in the corners depending on the day. Then I will shape my eyebrows and fill them in just a little bit with some eyeshadow from a separate palette that I'm using right now. I live in Nevada, so wearing chapstick and moisturizing daily is absolutely essential. As you can tell, I do like the Ilia products. I moved over to a lot of clean beauty products last year, and I tried to do a thorough scrub of all of my products to make sure that I didn't have anything with toxins in it. So for hair care, I will either have a curly hair day, which this is just my natural hair right now, and I'm putting Moroccan oil in it to give it a little bit of moisture, or I will style my hair. So today is a curly hair day, so that's what we did. Hubby is leaving for work. We start work very close to the same time. I am making some coffee before I get started for the day. And I actually do have an espresso maker. I like them both for different reasons. My dog Kevin will need to go to the bathroom while I'm making coffee, so that is usually when I let him out. It is still cold here in Nevada, so we have snow on the ground still. We may get one more snowstorm left this year, so we'll see how much more snow we get. As my coffee is brewing, I'll typically put a few dishes in the dishwasher and get everything ready to start the workday at 7 a.m. So I'll sit down at my desk with baby monitor right by me, ready to go and listen out for baby. It is Tuesday and it is trash day, so I thought I would show you that. And so now we're moving on to baby's morning routine. It is about 8:30 and baby boy wakes up between 8:30 and 9 every day. And his new routine is going over to this little stuffed animal hammock and picking out his favorite stuffed animal from it as soon as he wakes up in the morning. It is so cute because he hugs it so tightly as soon as he picks it out. And so he does that first thing. And then I give him his bottle while I hop back on and continue working while he finishes it. He will get changed for the day right after that. I take him out of his sleep sack, change his diaper, change his clothes so that he's ready to go. And then I will get him situated in the living room. So I have this really helpful portable Playard. I got this when I first started working remotely, and it has worked super well for him. He's excited to go in it, as you can tell. He knows the drill. And so this is the smaller size. I may upgrade to the larger size as he grows because he is kind of growing out of it. I will pop over some toys. He has this large panda, which he loves. And so I will just give him some toys from his toy basket that is right near him. And so that's what I'm doing now, is just situating him with some of his favorite toys and seeing what he's excited to play with today as I get Miss Rachel going for him on the TV. This is his setup today. Those are the toys he picked out and was interested in playing with. And he will be here for about 45 minutes until I finish work. I am hopping on an analytics call with my team. I am a digital marketing specialist for an agency in the Midwest, and my whole team is really funny. The chats are always going during these internal calls, and they can get a little out of control sometimes. So I love my coworkers for that reason. We never take life too seriously. I would show Kevin's morning routine, but this is essentially his morning routine is he sits in this chair all morning and he naps while I work away. So he really has a life. At 10, I will walk out because that is our lunch break. That is technically my team's lunch break because it is their noontime. So I will walk out to Henry and grab him at 10 a.m. after he's watched Miss Rachel for about 45 minutes to an hour, depending on the day and depending on how long he sleeps in. And then it is breakfast time. So I put him in his little seat. He always eats bananas. As he sits in his high chair, I pull it over into the kitchen so that I can make my breakfast and Kebby can beg for leftovers while he's eating that. And so today I am just making avocado toast. I'm giving him breakfast part two. It depends on the day what that is. Today it is a Dutch pancake and he really enjoys it. And because I'm a cool mom, I gave him some whipped cream on the side, which he doesn't know what to do with. I finished up the avocado toast while he's eating. So usually I'll just go back and forth. I'll make my breakfast and then I'll feed him some more. His breakfast usually consists right now of a banana and crackers and then breakfast sausage or a pancake. And these are the supplements I'm currently taking, just a probiotic, a prenatal, and some folic acid. I keep the lineup pretty simple right now, but it depends on the day. Then I get ready to go on a walk. One of my larger goals for the year was to spend some time outside every day. So we just walk to the park that's by my house typically, but sometimes we'll go on different routes when it's cold and it's too cold to play at the park today. So that's what we did is we just walked around in circles for a little bit and then I come back, set him down for a nap, grab a afternoon pick-me-up beverage because it begins my workday part two. So I am getting back to work now as Henry goes down for a nice long nap. So that is Henry and I's morning routine. Thank you so much for watching this video. I cannot wait to catch you on the next one. Bye, friends.